Hey Capricorn, this is a reading for you for the full moon in Capricorn. I just saw 44 before I started your video, Capricorn. At this time, oh my goodness, I feel like you're being so like loved up on at this time. I feel like you have so many supporters, so many loved ones. I feel like you have a lot of new romantic interests coming in, right? I feel like it's a lot more of serious offers than what you had been receiving in the past, Capricorn, right? Like I feel like you could have been getting some fuckboy energy around you at this time. Now, moving forward, I feel like you have several different energies coming in for you. Making excellent proposals for you here as well, right, Capricorn? I feel like you're really excited about this here as well, right? Especially with this full moon in Capricorn, I feel like your money's looking good. I feel like you have a ton of clients, a ton of supporters for you at this time. First out, we have authenticity. Capricorn, you are in your power at this time. Once again, I feel like you're being surrounded by like-minded individuals, people that are coming in for you at this time. They may not be similar to you, they may not be like you, but you are like-minded individuals here as well, right? The more that you're stepping up and really being honest with who you are, what it is you're about, your thoughts, your ideas here, how you really feel about certain things, right? You're gonna be amazed at the support systems that you're having at this time, right? Yeah, I feel like if there's been, once again, friends, romantic, anything like that, people around you that really did not have like your best interest at heart, that really were not equal, I don't want to say equally yoked here, right? You have people that are coming in for you that I don't feel like you're gonna have these same worries, these same frustrations here, right? I feel like it was you that really trusted in the process to allow certain situations to change, right? Like I feel like you knew that you had placeholders for people, places, things here, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be people. It could be a job even, right? Like I feel like there's some things here that you knew it was time for a transformation. You knew that you were not in your full power. You knew that these were not necessarily people that were going to be beneficial for you later, right? And I feel like you really took the time to separate here, right? Really allow yourself to be in your true power here as well, right? I feel like you could have had a lot of different people around you that you could have been dimming your light to fit in with them, right? Like you didn't want to be left out. You didn't want to be alone here, right? Not at this time, Capricorn, right? You're being strengthened through this, right? Like I feel like even in times where you're having to really sit out and just be by yourself, it's to your benefit here, right? The more you're spending time with Capricorn, okay, yeah. Whatever it is that you're really taking the time out for here, right? It's to your best benefit. I feel like if there's anybody that you could have had to like really separate from here as well, right? I feel like there's a coming back together, right? And I feel like this was almost necessary for your heart to heal here as well, right? If you had really separated from anybody at this time, I feel like one of you guys, probably both here as well, right? Had a huge perspective shift after some fussing, after some fighting here as well. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, we have 2 5s. I feel like there was a situation here where once again, there was a lot of fussing, a lot of fighting. Somebody could have felt like they were left behind here as well, right? There is a reunion coming in after this, right? I feel like there were certain things in this circumstance here as well, right? That there was a lot of insecurities, there was a lot of worries and fears here, right? And I feel like that's where a lot of this fussing energy came from, right? Lack of understanding here as well, right? I feel like there could have been a lot of anger issues, a lot of hurt actions here as well, right? So I feel like you really retracted your energy in order to help save yourself from any more things here that really are not for you. And then we have the strength card, 430. Okay. Yeah. And then we have the strength card. This separation was necessary. Once again, there was a lot of insecurities. There was a lot of worry. You could not relax into this energy here as well. Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Hey, good morning. Yeah, there was a lot of things that once I feel like there was uncertainty. I feel like there was worries, frustrations, fears, hurt actions here as well. You're being strengthened through this, right? It's almost like your worst fears had to like come and transpire here, right? So that your biggest dream could come and actually happen for you here, right? Yeah, we have the strength and the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Whatever negative toxic energy had happened, I feel like it was almost like you manifesting this here as well, right? I feel like you kept focusing in on your worries and fears, right? And so whatever separation happened, I don't feel like you're necessarily the cause of it, but right, I feel like you had heart like really tuned into the negative frequencies, especially here with this 5-5, and I feel like it transpired for you, right? Thank goodness it did. Thank goodness like these chaos fairies had to come in for you and really set things straight here, right? Yeah, because had it not, I don't feel like you would have gotten this happily ever after. I don't feel like there would have been a coming together here as well, right? Yes. And then we have the Page of Cups. Moving forward, I feel like there's going to be some realizations between the two of you here, right? Once again, there's going to be an understanding. I feel like you're going to be a lot more open and honest, a lot more intimate here. Yeah, you're going to be sharing your emotions a lot more. I feel like you're going to be a lot more free flowing. The more that you're in this space here as well, right? I feel like you could notice a huge fluctuation in your money. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a huge gain in your money system here, right? There could be a King of Wands coming in for you at this time. That could be Aries, Sagittarius, or I want to say Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo here. And then we have the Emperor. Yeah, there's a boss figure around you. I feel like they're really taking notice as to what it is that you're coming forth with, right? Oh, good luck, good luck. Yeah, you're gonna get it. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, I feel like there's a King of Wands that's coming in. Yeah, I feel like they're really helping you see and understand what it is your true power is here as well, right? Moving forward, I feel like you're gonna be really focusing in on, once again, your financial situation, the correct people that is necessary for you to help really get where it is you're going here, right? Like, I feel like you have goals. I feel like you're knowing, hey, you're gonna need help on this journey here, right? So I feel like instead of relying in on unnecessary people here, right? People that, oh, thank you. You made me blush. Yeah. I feel like moving forward, you're really gonna have the people that are so, like, I don't feel like you're just investing in just anybody at this time, right? If it's not people that are truly helping you, trying to build, grow, get where it is you're going here, right? I feel like you have a lot of earth sign energy coming in for you here as well, right? That could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo here as well, right? Yeah, you're only relying on people who are helping you, trying to get where it is you're trying to go here, right? If people are trying to come in and take from you here at this time, I feel like you're like, your little sirens are going to go off immediately. You're not allowing users in. Yeah, you're not allowing users in at this time. Then we have Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords here, right? Yeah, I feel like there could have been a situation here, right? With this Emperor that you really chose to stay single here as well. I feel like you chose to keep going over different options here that you have coming in for yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're only doing this because of, there has been a lot of hurt feelings, hurt emotions here, right? And so I feel like instead of just going back into the situation, right, with such negative emotions, such negative views here as well, moving forward, sorry, that's my 11. Moving forward, yeah, you're not focusing in on the hurt people, the hurt actions, right? I feel like if there's been anybody around you at this time that's really been hurting your feelings here, right? Like putting you in third parties as well. I feel like there's been a lot of, once again, a lot of friendships around you, people that have been in a facade, like showing you, hey, they're your friends. I don't feel like it's really been your friends here, right? I feel like they've been very sneaky, very shady here as well, right? You're not going towards these people. I feel like moving forward here, right? I feel like you're almost avoiding anybody or anything that really could have hurt your feelings here as well, right? Like, I feel like there's been several different people around you at this time that have really just been trying to hurt your feelings, break your heart, tear you down here. And I don't even feel like it's for any good reason other than they see what type of future that you have. They know your value. They know your worth here, right? And it's almost like there are certain people and energies that are around you trying to almost tear down what it is that you've been building, what it is you've been working so hard for here as well, right? Oh, thank you. Tomas Turbo. And then we have the Chariot. Yeah. Moving forward, I don't feel like you're looking back at the past, right? Like, especially with this Three of Wands and this Chariot card here as well, right? And keep in mind, the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords is right behind this, right? Like, this is not what you're focusing on. Moving forward, you're only focusing on the things that you're wanting to bring into fruition, like places that you're wanting. Once again, you have goals, you have aspirations, things that are not normal for this world here, right? Like, you have things that you're really trying to set out and go about and do here as well. If there have been, once again, if there's been people that have tried to hurt you, thank goodness that you've seen them for who they really are here, right? So that they don't get a seat in, on the journey, right? To where it is you're trying to go here for yourself. You're trusting in your intuition. You know what it is you're supposed to be doing here as well, right? Yeah, we have the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Once again, I feel like this is a space where you are truly manifesting for yourself. Yeah, I feel like people have allowed you really to see their true colors. People are going to tell you who they are. Trust them the first time here as well, right? Yeah. We have the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Death card here, right? With the Five of Cups. There's a lot of emotions that you're really working through at this time, Capricorn. There's a lot of emotions. I feel like whatever it is that you're... Ooh, I just got hot. Really, really hot. Yeah. There's going to be something that you're realizing here within your wish fulfillments, right? Like, I feel like there's something here, like the illusion of it is having to end here for you. And I feel like that's kind of making you sad. I feel like that's not really something that you're necessarily wanting to look at here as well, right? This is necessary. I feel like this is a situation where you're really going to have to like turn it on its head, right? Especially here with the Five of Cups and the Hangman. This is a situation where you're really going to have to look at it differently. You're definitely needing a perspective shift. It's you. Yeah. And then we have change right under it. We have perspective shift and change. It's time for you really to start shedding your skin as to all of these outdated belief systems here, right? Like, I feel like there's been several wishes, like things you've been working towards here, right? I feel like they sound good, they look good here as well, right? But I don't really think it's for the best, and I feel like that's something that you're really needing to transform here for yourself. You can't keep allowing it's almost like you have like these false hopes. Oh, thank you guys for liking, thank you for subscribing, by the way. Yeah, it's false hopes involving a love relationship here as well, right? Yeah. If you're wanting to have any sort of forward movement here, right, and this Lovers is sitting right under this King of Wands. If you're wanting to have any sort of forward movement, any sort of growth here, if you're wanting this happily ever after here as well, right, there's some things that you're really having to shift, some things you're really having to look at differently here as well, right, in order for these things to come in. Once you have this, once again, I feel like you're being enlightened as to what direction where it is you're supposed to be going, who it is you're supposed to be going towards here as well, right? Once this comes in, none of this other stuff is going to matter here for you anymore, right? Like, once again, I feel like you've almost been allowing yourself to be around certain people, certain energies here that you were not equally yoked. Like, you guys could not really connect in the way that it's like yin and yang. Like, it was not balanced out correctly here as well, right? And once again, you're really having to pull in this authenticity. I feel like you're almost like shedding all the different layers of yourself here that have not been genuine, that have not been legitimate here, right? Like, I feel like there's just been a space here where you've almost been wearing a mask in order for you to get what you want. But even when you get these things, it's not even what you want here, right? Keep in mind, you've been putting on a facade in order to match these other people and their energies. It's not for you here any longer, right? Then we have Eight of Swords, yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're being put very much in a standstill involving romance here as well, right? You have Justice and the Eight of Cups, yeah. The longer that you're almost like standing in limbo here, as long as you're just, you know, in an indecision state here as well about a love relationship, about whatever it is that you're trying to bring to fruition here, right? We have two eights. The universe is really going to come in and force somebody to move, right? It's some, I feel like there's been such stagnancy, such indecision here, right? I don't feel like the universe is going to really allow these things to continue to move on here, right? It's almost like the more that you're standing still, the more that you're not moving in a certain direction here, right? Whether it's you or another person, another, you know, chess piece on the table here, right? Somebody will be moved. And I feel like, you know, and then we have the Queen of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like the universe is moving a Queen of Wands around, right? I feel like this has been very much a negative energy here, right? I feel like this has been a person who's been very controlling. I don't feel like this is a situation here that is necessarily bringing life. If anything, they're making you get into a space that's a lot more fearful than necessary here as well, involving a love situation. Yeah. Once you have some realization about this person, about this energy, you're really resisting, you're really holding your energy back, you're really moving away from this person. This person's moving away from whatever situation that is necessary, right? Yeah. I feel like you're going to be a lot more sneaky than you had been up to this point. And I feel like you're doing this because I feel like you're being intuitively pulled to really be mindful as to how you're moving involving love situations here as well, right? I don't feel like you're being so upfront and honest with other people involving this situations here, right? I feel like and yes, when you're in a relationship, you want to shout it from like the rooftops here as well, right? But I feel like there's a negative energy. I feel like it's this Queen of Wands that's really trying to come in and really sabotage whatever love situation you have going. Look, she's trying to sabotage it. She's trying to ruin it here, right? And I feel like you're having some realizations and some understandings about that here as well. Yeah, moving forward, you're still going to keep moving forward. I just don't feel like you're going to be so quick to share it with this person here, right? You're being intuitively pulled to keep your hands covered here as well, right? Let me see. Oh, I want to be in Hawaii. Canada. How old? 12? You're 12? Oh, thank you. All right. Let's get one card out for how you guys can help heal this energy. Thank you so much for liking it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the awesome comments. One card out for how you can help heal this energy. It says conscious consumer. Pay attention as to what it is you're buying into here, right? It says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only what you need, right? Once again, I feel like you're getting down to the basics. I don't feel like you're and this doesn't have to necessarily be with money or, like food or anything. I feel like you're being a lot more mindful as to how you're spending your time, your effort, your energy, right? That is your money here as well. I don't feel like once again, I feel like you're paying a lot more attention to where it is you're placing yourself, your energy, and your efforts here as well, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.